Hi everyone, welcome to another installment of Tuesdays with Trellis. My name is Renee Dolial, the Recruitment and Enrollment Manager for Trellis. And we're going to do something a little bit different today. I hope that you've been having an awesome week so far. And I know most people that are going to be watching today are here in the local New Orleans area. So I hope that you have been prepping for hurricane or tropical storm Zeta that is going to be making landfall tomorrow. So I hope that you've gotten all of your hurricane preparedness in order and that you guys are prepared and ready to go. And but other than that, I hope that you've been having an awesome week and hope that the rest of your week will be great as well as we prepare for Halloween for the kiddos. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different today. We are going to talk a little bit about Trellis, but we're also going to have on one of our currently enrolled students by the name of Curita Abbott. She's going to be on today and she's going to be giving us some of her experience about the program and how she's enjoying the program and what brought her to Trellis. And so we're gonna have her on today, so we're excited to interview her on this afternoon. Just to get started, just want to give you a little bit of information about Trellis. We have a partnership with Southern New Hampshire University, who is a front runner in online education. And we provide the best of both worlds. So we provide both that, very accredited online education from SNHU while providing very personalized student support services right here in the city of New Orleans. We want students to be able to flourish and be successful and achieve all of their educational and professional goals that they've set for themselves, with having the added benefit of having enrollment and recruitment support, as well as academic support and career support, to set people on a really upward path for more money or a career change or just upward mobility in their current career field. The cost of tuition is only $5,500 an academic year or $1,833 per trimester. And that is an all-inclusive price of tuition and fees. There are no costs for books or supplies. And so it's a really affordable option. And students do have the ability to accelerate their degree and earn an associate's degree in 12 to 18 months on average, as opposed to a traditional college program where it normally takes about 2 years. Students do have 24/7 access to project work. And the cool thing is there are no lectures or tests or letter grade outcomes. You work on real career focused projects that really makes sense for a career-focused individual. And those projects are actually submitted to real SNHU professors, and they give you feedback and say that you've either mastered it, which is the equivalent of A quality work, or not quite yet. And they give you the opportunity to improve it and make it better. And once you've mastered that project, you're done with it. The cool thing is that you can submit a project as many times as you need to in order to master it, which is really, really great. So give me 1 second. We're going to have Curita on in 1 second, and she's going to give us some information about Trellis and how she's enjoying the program. So I'm going to add her to this call, to this video, and ask her some questions about how she's enjoying the program. Hopefully she's on. Curita, if you're here, can you just shoot me a chat in the chat box? Well, while we're waiting on Curita to appear for the live today, I'm just going to give you a little bit of information about our program. Southern New Hampshire is a really great university that's located in Manchester, New Hampshire. They are a nonprofit, fully accredited university. So you can rest assured that your degree will actually mean something. Hi, Curita, there you are. All right, let's get you on. Let's bring you on camera. Let's see, we're having a couple of issues here. I'm going to try and add you in. It's so weird, it's not finding you. But in the meantime, when I ask you a question, Curita, if you don't mind, you can type it right into the chat box for me really quickly. So, Curita, tell us a little bit about your story. I know a little bit about Curita. Curita and I have known each other for a very long time. So you can add in any information that you like. I'm gonna share some information about Curita. Curita is 39 years old and she's a mom of 3. And Curita has done college before and just didn't work for her at the time. And I shared information with her about Trellis. And she said, oh, well, let me get on. Let me do this. I think it'll be a really great opportunity for me to earn a college degree. So Curita has started with Trellis and she is doing a phenomenal job. And one thing that Curita shared with me is that she likes the flexibility of the project work, that she can access it at any time of day. The really cool thing is that you have 24/7 access to your projects. So if you're working full-time or you have a family, you can access your projects at any time of day, which is really, really great. So if you're one of those people who will be up at 3 a.m. and you're not doing anything else, you have the opportunity to go ahead and access your projects, work on your projects. So that's really, really cool. So Curita, can you tell us a little bit, can you type in a little bit about, oh, let's see if this works. Bring Curita on. There we go. Got it. All right. Can you get on, Curita? Yes, there we go. Hi.
Hello, hello.
All
I
right,
was trying
everybody.
to use the computer and it wouldn't let
Got it. We got you on. Everyone, this is Curita Abbott. She is one of our currently enrolled students with Trellis. Curita, can you say hi to everybody?
Hi everyone.
Awesome. You look wonderful today.
Oh, well, thanks. I'm
Yeah.
never taking pictures of myself on camera for any reason. So I said, let me, I guess, I don't know. So
You look wonderful.
you look gorgeous
So
as usual.
just do me a favor. Tell us a little bit about your story. I shared a little bit of it a second ago, but you can give us your story. Tell us about you.
Okay, well, I heard you say my age, and I am a mom of 3, and I have done college a few times. My transcript goes back from the beginning of the 2000s. But just life, different reasons, having kids, being diagnosed with MS, and then the kids, just different things in their lives. So every time it was just like and then with traditional college, once you've been out of school for so long, and once I was back in school and then the kids starting school, I'm more focused on their school. And so with traditional college, you have the test is on these chapters, here it is, go test, you study your life away, and you may or may not pass. And then you take the next one, and then you may or may not pass. So your GPA just drops lower and lower and lower. And it was really a lot of work and hard. And honestly, I was more focused on the kids, alphabets, addition, learning to read. It's just like, okay, y'all need to get these tools, these foundations for themselves. So my thing was just making sure that they had the correct foundations. And for me, it was just, I'll get to it. But that doesn't work in a traditional college setting. Like, you got to bust your behind. So Trellis works better for me. Now I have a 9th grader, a 5th grader, a 3rd grader. They still need my help. And with Trellis now, I have the opportunity. It's not necessarily pass or fail. It's just a not yet. I'm so eager to get in my projects and get my not yet. Like I look forward to my not yet. Of course, I want to master. If I get a mastery, that helps me move along faster because my goal is to stay ahead. So, like first day, you got to turn in one project. I turned in my one, but I'm trying to get in two more right behind that one, so I can just stay ahead. And that way it gives me the flexibility to move because you get to see all your projects and you can move at your pace. So you can go as fast as you want, you can go as slow as you want, all those different things. And it's just a not yet. That's all. It's not a no. You can't, you got an F or you got a D, or you know what? You at least need a C to pass this course, and you got a C minus, and by the time you finish everything out, no, you have to repeat this course and all that kind of stuff. So with Trellis, you don't have that. It gives you, and then the courses are not just so traditionally school based. It's more career based, So right now, the courses I'm doing, I just did one on culture, and talk about your culture. Oh Lord, I did that project like 3 times just because I overthink everything. So, it's like, okay, what culture am I? Because I'm a part of all different cultures. So, it's like, okay, in the end, one culture, Curita. Calm down, focus on one culture, I got it in. But it's not like a traditional college, and for myself, I need that. It works for me. And I can see myself finishing school for sure. With Trellis, I know for sure I will finish. I can see the finish line because it's just different from traditional school, and that's what I need for myself.
Awesome. Well, tell me, back up a little bit. Tell me how you found out about Trellis.
Well, I have an awesome friend who works with Trellis, and she told me about it forever ago, and I told everybody I knew about Trellis, and like just wanted to share. And then one time I was like, "Oh, so tell me about this program with your job again, because I want to tell other people and it can help them." And she was like, "Actually, I think it'll help you." I was like, "Oh, you think so? You think I should do it?" And it was like, "Yeah, but I'm that friend that don't want to cross lines because I never want to get in my friend's way. But Renee, you said, no way, do this project. I'm going to help you through it. And you did. And I greatly appreciate it because it's going to be life changing for my family and myself. It really will be. Because
So
my
let me
kids
tell you guys,
get
let
to
me tell
it.
you guys, I've known Karita almost 25 years now. Ooh, woo, almost 25 years. And
Lifelong.
she's always been a person who has been very driven, and has always worked to better herself, to be a better woman, to be a better mom. And I've seen her deal with so many roadblocks, like she mentioned earlier, being diagnosed with MS and everything like that. And the traditional college setting just wasn't one that really fit her lifestyle. Um, a program like Trellis, however, it doesn't have to fit your lifestyle. The program, you fit the program around your life,
Yes.
which is a difference from most traditional college programs. And because of that, Karita has been able to really work around her life to be able to get project work done. And she's sort of a newer student, but she talks to me on a regular basis about how much she's enjoying the flexibility of this program, with her being able to still help her kids with their homework when she needs to, and then go back to her own projects, or even just motivating her own kids to better and to further their educations. Because if mommy can do it, you can do it too. So thank you so much, Karita, for sharing that little bit of information. But one thing I want to ask you, one of our big pieces of this program is the amount of personalized and individualized support that each student receives. So can you tell me a little bit about the support that you're receiving as a student?
Oh yeah, I basically have my own personal like coach that I don't have to pay for. It's almost like you got all these life coaches basically. You got your career person, who's going to help you with your career. You got from the beginning Renee, who's basically your first contact, her or another lady. And they help you, just encourage you. Yeah, you can do this. You can get it. I'm telling you, I can get it all together and we'll get you in. So your first, when you shoot that first email and first contact, it's like, don't worry, we got you. Then you get your advisor. You have all your different advisors and they're so helpful. Like, or you can send a text that just say, I need help. And they're gonna reply like, okay, what you need. If you need somebody just to talk to, just you need somebody just to listen for that moment, they will do that for you. Whereas when I was in traditional school, I am not against traditional college at all. But my lifestyle just did not fit traditional college with my life at this moment. So anyone who's for traditional school, you should definitely try it. I tried it. That's how I know it doesn't work for my lifestyle now. But with in that, I was saying, like, with traditional school, when you go to talk to your advisor, you have to stand in line, you gotta wait for the office hours and just all these different things, and you may or may not get in. You hoping you get in to talk to your advisor, so those things. Whereas with this, I have email numbers, I have text, their phone numbers, and I can just text them and they're right there. And even with SNHU, you have people on that end as well to help you. So you have your Trellis advisors, you have your SNHU advisors, and there's even a discussion area with the specific projects you're working on. So like, I turned in a project last night and then I went back later and watched the discussion. I was like, why I didn't go back and read that discussion, that public discussion before, because what I was stuck on, I had other students, well, not I had, but there were other students stuck on that same part, and they were helping each other through it. And it was like, had I just clicked on that part, then I wouldn't have been stuck too. So it's a plethora of help out there, plenty support.
That's really great that you brought that up. So, for those of you who are watching, just know that Trellis, we support students every step of the way. So that is from even before you're actually enrolled as a student with admissions and financial aid support. And once you are enrolled in the program, you have an academic advisor that is assigned just to you to make sure that you have all of the tools you need in order to be successful. We want to make sure that you're staying on track to completing your degree. You set goals for yourself, and we make sure and we check up with you to make sure that you're staying on track to meeting the goals that you've set for yourself. You will meet with that academic advisor weekly to make sure that you're staying on track. And as well, if you have any barriers that are preventing you from being successful, you can talk with your academic advisor about those barriers and hopefully work through them. And as Curita mentioned, you're also matched with a career coach very early on in your program that can help you kind of figure out what it is you want to do career-wise, or if you want to get into a new career field, stay in your current career field, or just make more money. We want to make sure students are what we like to call career ready, so that we work with you with resume building, cover letter building, interviewing skills, networking skills, all the things you need in order to be successful once you graduate. And you can continue working with your career coach even after you graduate. So that's really great that you brought that up, not only within Trellis, but also the additional support that students do receive through SNHU. There's online disability services as well as online tutoring services that are available directly through SNHU that you have access to, and is all included in your tuition and fees. So tell me a little bit about this, Curita. Why do you think Trellis works well for you specifically?
Because I fit Trellis into my life versus Trellis coming in and taking over my life. And it's just school, 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 school. Trellis is very, very helpful. I have my Chromebook with me all the time. That's like my buddy. And the thing is, what I also like is that if I'm away, like the kids and I were at the barbershop, I was able to pull up my assignment and read over it, and on my phone. I still could work it on my phone, and there's not this specific deadline that I have to meet. You just have your first project you need to turn in your little trial period, your first 14 days. And then after that, you work it how you want to work it. Now, it's definitely best to stay on a schedule. But if something happens and you just don't get in what you've planned, because you can set your own schedule. If that doesn't work, then, there's always another moment that you can do it, versus it's like this is due Tuesday. It better be in this day at this time. And if it doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen. It's over with. So it gives me flexibility, I guess is what I should say. And for my life, I definitely need flexibility. Yeah.
That's great. And Curita did mention a Chromebook just now. Just know that we do have a study space and technology that students are able to utilize. Right now, because of COVID, things are a little bit messed up. So in the meantime, while we don't have access to the study space, we are able to loan out Chromebooks to students who don't have their own laptops at home, as well as internet hotspots if you don't have your own internet service at home. So you see there, we're even providing support in that way as well. So that's really, really great. So really quickly, before we continue our little one-on-one with Curita, just to briefly talk about how much a program like this costs. Well, tuition and fees are actually really low. It is only $5,500 an academic year. Or if you break it up into trimesters, which we go by, it is $1,833 per trimester, which is one of the most affordable education options here in the city. That cost is all inclusive of tuition and fees. There are no additional costs for books or supplies, as all of the materials and resources that you need in order to complete your project work is included in your project, as well as included in your cost of tuition and fees. So it is one flat rate, and your tuition is locked in for the life of your program. So you can rest assured that unlike the traditional college program where you generally see like a 2% increase in tuition every academic year, this tuition rate is locked in from the time you start your program until you graduate. So that's really, really great. So tell me this. I mean, you've been, giving rave reviews about Trellis, but real talk, would you recommend this program to other people?
Oh, I do all the time. I do all the time. Whenever if anybody I meet, if you're thinking about going back to school, that's me. You ever thought about going to school? Are you in school? Just all those questions. I just text people on my phone, hey, you think about going back to school? Because it's very helpful. It is very helpful. The flexibility we're in, the times we're in right now, I almost feel like the old people, child of times, because who would have thought that we would be walking around with masks and, just life will be completely different. My kids were already virtual students before COVID, but so many parents have their kids at home and would like to be in school, so this gives them an opportunity to get everything together with their kids, and then they can go do their schoolwork on their time, versus you have this set deadline, you got to get it in, you can't really focus with your kids and do what they need done and all that because this has to be done. It's not that way. Whereas my kids now, they coming in my room, so Mom, you did your work, you working on your assignment, those type of things they know, because it's very important to me. And so I need the flexibility, and I think a lot of people can use it because then what's your excuse?
Wow.
What's your excuse? You say you want to go back to school, you say you want to finish. What's your excuse? You have the flexibility, this program, you have people that's going to help you get in. You have people that's helping you the whole way through. There's academic onboarding, which I loved academic onboarding because there were time management assignments, and there's the one assignment called Big Rocks. I will never forget. I tell everybody I know about it because it's about time management and getting your big rocks in first, and then your little pebbles, then the little things you need to do. And you do those assignments before you even start your SNHU assignments, and that helps. That definitely helps. If you're an adult, you're my age, we almost 40, and you've been living and just getting life in, so you got to figure out how to time management. So they help you with that before you even start. So I don't know where this program could harm anybody. I can see if you get in it and you're not focused or ready for school, then that's one thing. But if you want to go to school and you want to finish, there's no reason you can't with Trellis. No reason at all. Like, none.
I see how you threw in that we with almost 40. I caught that. I caught that. So one last question for you. If you had to pitch this program to everyone, if you had to pitch Trellis to everybody, what would you tell them that would convince them that this is the program that they should do?
Watch me. That's what I was telling. Watch me every day. Watch me, who started from the beginning. Already had credits and all that kind of stuff with different colleges and all that, and just stuff all over the place. And this is gonna need to add up with that. No, I started all over with Trellis. It did not matter my academic whatever with those other schools and what my staff was and all that, because yeah, I'm one of those students that had to write appeals and need a friend to write a third party this and all that. I was that student. None of that mattered with Trellis. It's like, you want to go back to school, we can get you back in school. No matter, we will do it no matter what. You just have to want to do it. I wanted to do it, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to finish. They have given me all the tools I need. And if I have more tools, they have a bag full of more tools to help me. So I'm just going to pull out that bag every time I need a tool, because I'm that person. Now I don't want to bother nobody. I figure it out myself. No, I'm going to learn to use my resources this time and let the people who want to help me and get it done, because I can do it and I'm going to do it. Like, that's it. So if you want to try, watch me every day, because it's going to be done.
Yes. I love it, Curita. Thank you so much. I hope that you guys that are watching or will watch in the coming days will really look at this and see that anybody can do this. Anybody can do this program. Excuse me. Whether you have stopped college recently or you've been out of college for 10 or 20 years, you have the opportunity to really make a fresh start with Trellis and have a ton of support, have a ton of people in your corner who believe in you and believe in your success. It's a really great opportunity to be able to complete a college degree. As the world continues to change and the world continues to grow, a lot of employers are looking for people with a number of different types of degrees. And you will find that if you want to make more money, a lot of organizations and companies are requiring that people have degrees. Trellis does have both associate and bachelor degree programs.
Yep.
So people can apply for either one. As you meet with the recruiting staff, we will help you and support you in determining which program is best for you, along with what type of funding is best for you. Just so you know, I mean, listen, here are the three biggest points about our program is that it has the ability to be accelerated, that you can complete an associate's degree in 12 to 18 months on average, and a bachelor's degree in as little as 3 years on average. Also, that you will receive a ton of support. I can't stress that enough. You receive a really, really great bear hug of support around you every step of the way. And then, of course, it's super affordable. One of the most affordable programs here in the city. And you receive a very localized support. We are located right here in the city of New Orleans. And so we're familiar with this city. I'm from New Orleans. We have staff members who are from New Orleans. And so we are very, very familiar with the culture of the city. And we understand what people are going through. And so in a way to be able to support students better. And again, it's super individualized and personalized for you, just for you. So just a couple of things before we get off with Curita. Thank you so much for joining us on today, Curita. I really appreciate you taking the time out to be with us today. Just so you guys know, we do have a cohort that is starting in November. And so you can be one of those people who joined in with Curita in earning a college degree. And we are creating a very strong student support network as well. So you can have the opportunity to have a really one-on-one conversation with Curita and one of our many other students to learn how Trellis can be a good fit for you as well. And even continuing that relationship once you are enrolled as a student. So we do have that November cohort coming up. If you want to learn more information about Trellis, we're actually going to be featured on Great Day New Orleans. That's on WWL TV at 9 a.m. this upcoming Friday. That's October 30th at 9 a.m. You can learn some information about Trellis there. You can also follow us on social media right here on Facebook as Trellis, or on Instagram and Twitter at Trellis_NOLA. You can also visit our website, www.trellisnola.org. Complete an inquiry form, and myself or one of our team members will be in contact with you almost immediately to help answer your questions about our program and help get you started on your educational journey. We are so excited about the opportunity to meet with you and to help you get started on your educational journey or continue your educational journey. So we want you to earn that college degree with SNHU, that Southern New Hampshire University, but we want you to make it happen with Trellis. Again, my name is Renee Dolio, the Recruitment and Enrollment Manager at Trellis, and it has been my absolute pleasure to speak with you and to speak with you, Curita. Thank you again so much. I can't thank you enough for that.
Thank you.
You guys stay safe tomorrow and the rest of this week as Hurricane Zeta makes its way through the Gulf of Mexico. Make sure you have everything all ready to go. You have your supplies and your batteries. And open up your ears to the news to make sure you're staying current on what's happening in the city. So, Karita, thank you so much. And we will see you guys again this time next week. Have a great day and the rest of your week. Bye.
Bye.